This is going to be an energy reading for Gemini. If you are Jimmy Jim Jim, this energy reading is going to be for you, beloved. Alrighty. Virgo energy can be significant. Capricorn energy can be significant. Okay. Aquarius energy can be significant. Alrighty. There's someone who plans on communicating to you, or you're going to receive some type of communication or download. You just take it how it resonates for you, because I'm seeing the Eight of Wands. Okay. This could be you moving in a positive direction. Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo energy could also be significant. Okay, but there's something about you receiving some type of enlightenment. Okay, it's going to help you to spiritually grow, but also to close out a cycle. Okay, and this could have to do with some type of conversation. You might receive some enlightenment through a conversation, or again receive a download. Okay, but I'm really getting heavy on the communication, so something's going to be communicated to you. All right, it's going to help you to close out a cycle with someone. So let's see. For Gemini spirit, what does Geminis need to know? For Gemini spirit, what does Jimmy Jim Jims need to know? I don't know if I said this, but 1122 can be significant. Ask my higher self, the Most High, and the Ascended Masters to help me this intuitive reading. 1111 as well. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you guys have, you're going to hear from them soon. So expect to hear from them soon, Geminis. Okay, so definitely heavy on that communication. Someone plans on communicating to you. Okay, and you may receive enlightenment through this communication. Okay, that's going to help you to close out a cycle with someone. Okay, or this could be someone communicating they want to start a new chapter with you. You just take out resonates for you. Okay, behind there says, this is not going to last. I'm just chasing a thrill, short-term experience. So yeah, it could be that you're closing out a cycle with someone who is just chasing thrills. Okay, it's supposed to be a short-term experience. So let's see. For Gemini spirit, what does Jimmy Jim Jims need to know? For Gem spirit, what does Geminis need to know? You guys have, I will gaslight you. So whoever this is, they will gaslight you. I cannot speak. Mercury retrograde always affects my speech, my communication. Okay, but whoever this is who plans on speaking to you, plans on talking to you, they plan on gaslighting you. So be mindful of that. Okay, maybe you're going to realize that in the midst of a conversation. Maybe you're going to realize that somebody's been trying to gaslight you. Okay, planning for your future. And you could be focused on planning for your future. Okay, I don't feel like this is someone who you need to make plans with, as far as, you know, if you see a future with this person. Because if you see a future with this person, you want some type of commitment out of this person. This is not someone who's coming in for a commitment. It's only supposed to last short term. Okay, they're chasing thrills. Okay, let's see. For Gems, you guys have, I said some really hurtful things about you to other people behind your back. So this is someone who has said some really hurtful things. Like if you knew what this person has said about you, Gemini, it would really hurt your feelings. It would break your heart to know that this person has been talking ill will about you to other people behind your back. Okay, you guys have, you live rent-free in my head. I can't stop thinking about you. Now, I don't know if this is someone that you can't stop thinking about. You know, you're wondering if they're committed, if they're, you know, wanting something serious in a connection, or, you know, if they have been gaslighting you. Or again, you could live rent-free in this person's mind. Okay, they think about you all the time, but just be mindful. This is not someone who wants a connection, a serious connection. They're just chasing thrills. It's supposed to be short-term. They coming in, gaslighting you. Okay. And then they were talking shit behind your back. So just be mindful, okay? On the bottom of the deck, you guys have creating healthy habits. You could be focusing on maybe creating healthier habits, okay? I am watching you, stalking you, trying to keep tabs on your moves. So whoever this is could be watching you, Gems, okay? Stalking you, trying to keep tabs on you. So be mindful, okay? Let me upgrade you. I will change your life. Maybe you felt like you would change this person's life. You know, upgrade them, level them up. You know, help them to grow, heal. I don't know. But just be mindful, okay? Because I don't feel like this is someone who is even focused on that, or focused on the future, or making healthier habits, okay? This chapter is closed. You're closing out a cycle. Told you guys, it's something about you closing out a cycle. Whatever this enlightenment, this communication that you're going to receive is going to help you to close this chapter out, okay? Close this cycle out with whoever this is. And this could be someone who has unhealthy habits, you know, a lifestyle that they keep secret, or, you know, an unhealthy lifestyle. You just take it out resonates for you. But let's see. For gems, split the deck, you guys have the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. So someone could be feeling way down, and this could have to do with like a marriage, a union, okay, or their stability. Okay, this could be someone who feels burdened, okay, about their stability. Okay, I don't know if this is someone who's going to try to gaslight you to come stay with you or live with you or create some type of stability with you. But just be mindful, because this person has hidden intentions and they're keeping you in the dark about something. Okay, so even though they plan on communicating to you, okay, I don't feel like this person has good intentions for you at all. Okay, but let's see for Gemini Spirit, what does Gems need to know? For Gemini Spirit, what does Geminis need to know? At the bottom of the deck, you guys have the 3 of Wands. So something is coming in a distant horizon. Okay, could be someone who's feeling way down, burdened. This is someone who broke your heart, okay? Or, you know, they did something to hurt you, okay? And we had, I said some really hurtful things, okay, about you to other people behind your back. So I don't know if you found out these things and it could have been weighing you down, especially if you wanted to create stability with this person. Okay, but I see you closing the cycle out with the World card. I see that in my mind's eye. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo energy is significant. So it looks like what's coming in for y'all is in a distant horizon. What's coming in for y'all is you receiving enlightenment, and it may hurt you, okay? Maybe even have you feeling way down, especially if this is someone you're married to, live with, or someone that you wanted to just create some type of stable connection with. Okay, you're going to end up closing out this cycle. So let's see for Gemini Spirit. You guys have the Strength card, Leo energy. This is going to show you just how strong-willed, okay, resilient you are. Okay, I don't know why I heard someone could be intimidated by your confidence. So someone could be intimidated by your confidence. It's kind of giving me like they like the fact that you're confident, you know, self-assured, but it's also intimidating to this person, especially if this is someone who lacks confidence, gems. Okay, for Gemini Spirit, heavy on the Leo energy with the Sun card here. Everything is going to be illuminated to you. It could be that you're very positive, high vibrational individual. Okay, and I've seen the Moon card, so I feel like you guys are like day and night. And there also could be something that was done in the dark that's going to come to light as well. But Spirit is saying stay strong, because even though it might hurt you, you're receiving this enlightenment and help you to close the cycle out with this person. I don't feel like Spirit is trying to hurt you. This is going to be hurtful to find out whatever this is that you're about to find out. And it could be just the fact that this person is gaslighting you, you know. Or you might find out this person was talking about you. Just take how it resonates for you. But it's a lesson to show you just how strong you are, how resilient you are. And stay positive, stay high-minded, choose peace. Okay, don't allow this person to pull you into a dark space, you know, have you, you know, feeling a type of way negatively towards them, you know, because this could be someone who's very negative, very pessimistic. Like I said, you guys could be day and night. And Spirit is trying to show you something about this person and maybe even show you things about yourself so that you could close the cycle out. So let's see for Gemini Spirit, what does Gems need to know? You guys have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be feeling a bit like a wounded warrior. Okay, but it may also help you to strengthen your boundaries, especially if this is someone who overstepped your boundaries or, you know, felt like they could get your guard down in some way, because I'm hearing that, get your guard down. So I don't know if someone tried to get your guard down. Okay, try to affect your confidence, maybe even lower your vibrations, but just be mindful, okay? Because this is an ending with the Death card here, Scorpio energy, okay? With someone who's non-committal, with the Page of Pentacles, you're going to get a change of perspective. I told you you're going to receive an enlightenment. Now, for some, this is coming in as communication. I told you I seen the 8 of Wands in my mind's eye. This is coming in, okay, as some type of form of communication, download, but you're going to receive the enlightenment that you need to surrender, to let this go. And it may also change your perspective about this person, about yourself, okay? I don't feel like in a negative way about yourself, you know. It's just going to show you just how strong-willed you are, maybe how you need to strengthen your boundaries with this person. Especially if this is someone that you gave chance after chance after chance to actually commit, to actually work on the connection with you, create stability with you, okay? Let's see for Gemini Spirit, what does Geminis need to know? 10 of Pentacles came out. Yeah, I see you breaking a generational curse. Whatever this is going to be illuminated to you. Is going to help you to break a generational curse. Okay. You guys have the Two of Pentacles. It came out in challenging position, came out in reverse. This could be someone who grew up in a chaotic family dynamic. I don't know if you grew up in a chaotic family dynamic or this person has. Okay. But there's something about this person being used to chaos, thriving in chaos. It could have had you really overwhelmed. Okay. Maybe even created imbalancement in you guys' connection. We got the Emperor card in reverse. Aries energy. Whoever this is a controlling masculine. Okay. Someone who fails to lead. Could be very immature. Okay. They lack self-control. They could like, you know, having control over others or trying to have some type of control over you by gaslighting you. I don't know. Well, this is someone who lacks self-control, lacks discipline, lacks structure. Okay. Someone weak-willed, overbearing. And it could have really had you feeling overwhelmed. Now, for some, if this person is a parent, they might not be the best parent. Okay. Trust your intuition with the High Priestess here. Pisces. Cancer energy could be significant. So I definitely see you going within. Okay. About some things that could have been hidden from you. So I don't know if you were like picking up that this person, you know, was going behind your back, betraying you, talking a mess about you behind your back. Or, you know, if this person had, you know, was hiding a lot of things from you. Okay, creating illusions, you know, whether that was out of doubt or fear, or they wanted you to fear like they were going to lose them. I don't know. But whoever this is, they're very deceptive. And I feel like you can't trust this person. I didn't get the Seven of Swords, but I feel like you can't trust this person. There's something that this person is hiding. Okay, and you might even pick up, it might be that you're going to receive enlightenment, get a download in the midst of having a conversation with this person. So definitely trust your intuition and the guidance that you're receiving with the Hermit card here, Virgo energy. Okay, because you have an opportunity to create, you know, happiness, bliss. And if you've been unhappy in this situation, or, you know, trying to, you know, make peace of the situation, or, you know, live at peace, or whatever the case may be, I don't feel like this person is, they don't have peace within. That's the best way I could put it. This is not someone who is peaceful within. They're very chaotic, and they're going to create chaos, and they could even be creating chaos in your life. Because they have this uncontrollable, I don't know, energy. It's definitely giving me that. Okay, for some, this could be someone who's really impulsive. They do things when they're bored. They might even go looking for trouble. Trouble finds them. Okay, this is someone who thrives in chaos. Let's see. For Gemini spirit, what does Geminis need to know? We got the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. You might want some type of truth or clarity from this person, or you're going to be speaking your truth to this person. I said something similar for this for Virgo. So someone could be like a Gemini, Virgo cusp. Virgo, Gemini cusp. You just take out resonates for you. But someone is determined to control, I feel like, a certain dynamic, or maybe even try to control you. Because I keep getting that energy. And it could be control you from leaving. You know, maybe putting doubts and fears in you in some type of way. Let's see. Yeah, I told you this person does things out of boredom with the Four of Cups. This person could get bored. You know, go and create chaos, or go looking for trouble, or I don't know. Something about that is significant. But whoever this is, they plan on having some type of conversation with you, communicating to you. Let's see. For Gemini spirit, what does Gems need to know? We got the Nine of Cups. You do have a wish fulfillment coming in, Gems. And this also could have been a lesson to just choose what makes you happy. And if this is a situation that's not making you happy, you have the opportunity to close this chapter out. Okay, to experience happiness and bliss and joy. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles came out in challenging position. Came out in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone could be dealing with somebody who is an unpleasant energy, very moody. Okay. This could be a feminine with father wounds. I don't know. Or a masculine who's in feminine energy. They really moody, naggy, jealous, materialistic. Someone could feel like they're suffocating in the connection. Okay, let's see. For Gem Spirit, what does Geminis need to know? We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And this is a codependent energy. So it's really giving me a gold digger energy. I mean, they could be really materialistic. They like being spoiled. You know, like expensive gifts. Okay, but this is someone who... Could be experiencing financial setbacks, poverty. Someone who expects handouts. They want to reap the benefits of other people's success, or this masculine success, or this is a masculine who's doing this to a feminine. I don't know. You just take out residence for you. Okay. But somebody is dealing with somebody very codependent. Virgo energy is here. The Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy. Pisces energy. Capricorn energy. Heavy Leo energy. It's significant. The bottom of the deck. Oh, and Aries energy. We got the Five of Wands. They could be arguing and fighting about money. Having some type of disagreement when it comes to money. And this could be a masculine who is in their bag with the Ten of Pentacles here. This could be a masculine who's in their bag. Maybe the masculine is really materialistic and they attracted a gold digger. There could be arguments and fights about, you know, money, stability. Yeah, about money, stability. Because these could be individuals who are experiencing financial setbacks in poverty. Someone's definitely dealing with someone who's in a poverty mindset. Okay, the Emperor card in reverse could also be someone going through like an internal battle, at war with themselves. So this masculine can be at war with themselves about something as well. Okay, they're going through some type of internal struggle, and I feel like it's manifested into their reality, into chaos. Okay, this could be someone that this person put you in competition with, gems. Or this could be someone who sees you as competition. I don't know. Take out resonance few. Okay, but somebody's in their head a lot. Okay. And we did have you live rent free. So somebody's been in their head a lot. I feel like about you, about how much they have lost since maybe even losing you. Especially if you left this person out in the cold because you were dealing with financial setbacks, dealing with this person, arguing and fighting about money, creating stability. I don't know if this person is like a gambler or they feel like they're a big spender, big baller. Because they have money, and I don't know if they were like borrowing money from you, or again, y'all were trying to create stability and maybe this person wasn't helping you with that Ten of Wands that we seen, because the Ten of Wands could be like someone carrying all the weight, taking care of all the responsibilities, all the obligations. And it could be that you were in a connection with someone who you were taking care of all the responsibilities, all the obligations, while this person was, you know, out spending on somebody who's materialistic, or whoever this is. It could be a gold digger, because the Two of Pentacles in reverse could also be this person juggling and breadcrumbing two people. One person that I see that made this person happy, that they could have had something long-term with. Okay. And then it's somebody else who maybe they have some type of control over this person, or they feel like they got some type of control over this person. I don't know. But they're a gold digger. Okay, there could even be financial abuse here. I don't know if this person was financially abusing you, or this feminine is financially abusing this masculine. Could be a baby's mother figure, a wife. I don't know. You just take it how it resonates for you. But I do see someone struggling financially, in their head about that, in their head about how they should have invested in the connection. They want to bring you some type of opportunity, but I'll be mindful when it comes to this. Okay, because you could have someone who actually wants to date you, who wants to build a solid connection with you, who finds you to be attractive. Okay, but there's someone who sabotaged the connection with you by adding a third party. Okay, that you're moving on from, who wants to travel towards you. So again, gems, I would be mindful of this person. Okay, because this person can only be coming towards you because they're going through some type of chaos, financial setbacks, arguments, fights with a third party, and then want to travel towards you because they see that you're at peace. They know that you're stable. They know that you're reliable. They know that, you know, you are an abundant energy, because this could be you, an abundant energy. Okay, and all they're going to do is kind of like bring chaos into your life. Cancer energy is significant. I did post for Cancer, and if you're dealing with a Cancer, or if you think this person's dealing with Cancer, or whatever the case may be, you might want to check out Cancer's read. But there's definitely something about someone wanting to communicate to you. Okay. But in this communication, you're going to receive some type of download, or you're going to recognize that whoever this is, all they're doing is weighing you down, slowing you up. Okay. And your perspective about this is going to change. You're going to end up surrendering this, letting this go, and closing out this cycle, because I feel like you're going to realize that you're at more peace, possibly even being by yourself. Not saying that you're going to be by yourself for too long, but it's giving me like you'll be more at peace dealing with your obligations and responsibilities alone, opposed of carrying the baggage that you have to carry, plus this baggage that this person is carrying. Because I feel like they're coming in carrying baggage. Okay. And they might even tell you that, like, my baby mama, you know, all she do is want money from me, and I can't never save, and we always arguing and fighting about money, and, you know, whatever the case may be. Okay, I feel like you're making healthier choices. You're creating healthier habits. Okay. And again, this could have been someone you felt like, you know, you could upgrade their life. You could change their life, you know, if they chose you. But I feel like this chapter is closing. Or this is someone who was really arrogant, felt like they were upgrading your life, that they would change your life. But I feel like not in the way that you want it. I split the deck or picked up the cards, and ascending in my north node is here. Okay. Ascending in your north node says learning a divine lesson, healing, and receiving blessings. So you will be receiving blessings, Gemini. Okay, you're learning a divine lesson. I feel like it's illuminating things about you to show you just how strong-willed you are, how self-assured you are, how confident you are, how resilient you are. The fact that you can, you know, stay positive and high-minded, even dealing with somebody who's very negative, very pessimistic, someone who wants to step on your toes, create chaos for you. You still stood strong. With the strength card here, you still stood strong through it all. And you're ascending to your north node. Okay. I told you I find your confidence attractive. This person could find your confidence attractive. But in the same sense, I feel like they're intimidated by your confidence. Okay. And again, this could be someone who lacks confidence. I'm going to tap more into this in the extended reading. This could be someone who lacks confidence, but it's definitely given. Okay. I'm going to sabotage this connection. I have open wounds I haven't healed from. Okay, so this is someone who's going to sabotage the connection between y'all, gems. Okay, they have open wounds that they have not been healing, working on to heal. Okay, and even though they find your confidence to be really attractive and all of that, I feel like you don't need the drama, the chaos, the conflict, all of that in your life. Okay. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving on. And it could even be that you're moving into a mental calm. If you were thinking about whether or not you'll be able to, you know, have a peaceful, happy, abundant life with this person, you could be realizing that, you know, you got to start focusing on you and your future and your future plans and what you want out of life, and not necessarily, you know, trying to plan with this person, or, you know, plan to have some type of life with this person. I don't know. That's definitely what I'm seeing. Okay, so in a distant horizon, gang, and it's giving me future energy. What's to come for you guys is that you're going to be closing out a cycle with someone who maybe at one point you wanted happiness and peace and stability and marriage and love with. Okay, but you're choosing yourself, your happiness, standing 10 toes on your boundaries, and not allowing someone to try to like control you, or maybe even use third parties, because this person could have been adding third parties into the dynamic to try to control the situation, to have you fear that they're going to end up leaving you for somebody else, because it's definitely giving me that. And I know, was it Geminis or Virgos? It was either in Geminis or Virgos reading last week. It was something about someone trying to put fear, okay, in someone, to have them, you know, have that walking away partner syndrome. I don't know if this is someone who's trying to do this to you, or they trying to do this to somebody else, and they coming to you to add you as a third party, to have someone in fear that they're going to end up leaving them. But if this is you, gems, you just keep it pushing. You're heading in the right direction. I see you closing the cycle out. You're ascending. You're doing good things. It's giving high vibing energy for y'all. Abundant energy. You might, you know, be a little heartbroken, hurt, feeling a bit wounded when it comes to the situation. But I feel like in the end, you know, you're gonna realize just how strong, okay, you are. But anyway, though, I hope this gave you the insight and the clarity that you need. I'm about to get ready and take this extended reading to my members only. If you would like to join, you can click join down below, or you can go to my page and click join there. But if not, this is going to be the energy reading for Jimmy Jim Gems.